interesting, guys.
Brought in by the KTEI Eagle staff, carried in by our elder in residence, Mr. Josh Ishmael. Welcome to the KTEI Educational Institute on Vocation for 2015. At this time, we're going to call upon our elder in residence, Mr. Josh Ishmael, to render us our morning blessing.
Preamble prayer, you want the ending?
Maria.
Wow, wow.
Shit. Let's give him another round of applause. We have hope. Yes. No, we can only get the parents talking. It's goodness shit. Nou, wat ik kan zien. Oh, een bingo tagen. Aha, kom on, stop, eh? You know, I'd like to call upon Chief Joe Hare, who's also a chairperson for the United Chiefs and Council of Nilo-Manaajigo, and the chief of Chiging First Nation. Chikalim.
Pleasant pheasant.
Forget the pheasant now.
Ali, actually, Western, the KTEI, Kenny's and Bangi, I'd like to acknowledge the staff of KTEI and the drum, and of course, Mother Earth, where we stand today. I don't have a speech written out, so I have to kind of just say what comes to mind. First of all, it's always a good feeling to attend this kind of ceremony, the graduation ceremony, and where we give extend congratulations to those graduates of Gdoo-manaajigo Educational Institute, and to thank the teachers and all of the instructors and supporters to make graduation possible. So I extend my congratulations to all of the graduates today. And these kids, the MAC kids, the language learners that we have speaking the language, their numbers are growing, and so it gives you a good feeling to know that our very young people are starting to know and speak the language. And I understand today they're celebrating too. They're going to go fishing, I think, Goat Island. So they'll come back with some fish stories, I'm sure. I was at a meeting in Kenora just last week, and as usual, the town sends usually the mayor to come and welcome the chiefs that were attending the conference. The conference in Kenora, the representative from the town of Kenora was Colin Wasakis, and he's an First Nations person. He comes from that area, and he only has one arm. You know, he has a missing arm, and so he was telling all of us that we should enjoy our visit in Kenora, and they have real good fishing there. And he said that you can catch a fish this big. So, anyway, I'd like to offer a message to the graduates, and maybe it applies to all of us. I would think those of us that work for an employer, and especially for the graduates that, well, some of them have been working, I'm sure, and some will also be working someplace, hopefully in the near future. You know, in the workplace, there's all kinds of problems that employees come across. And so if these problems are not dealt with, then they just keep expanding. And one problem begets another problem. And I have gone through this many times, and recently I went through it again. That employees have to kind of know the situation, the work situation they are in, and then I think make a big effort to get along. And unfortunately, not all of us get along as well as we should. So we should follow some guidelines. Try to follow the rules of work and the rules of life so that you can get along as best as possible and do the work that you're doing, whatever that may be. So I put together some rules some time back when trying to convey a positive message to employees who are having difficulties and maybe disgruntled and not happy on the job. It's important that wherever you may be working, that you are reasonably happy in your workplace. So I made up these rules and I passed them along to the graduates. So here we go. There's not too many. I condensed them down to 10 rules. So rule number 1, try connecting with your Creator every morning or during the day and think good thoughts. Some of us, and I do this, I carry with me the Ojibwe morning prayer. And I read it every chance I get. It is a guide for me for the day. Rule number 2, remember you are making a difference. The work you do matters to someone. I think it really matters to a lot of people. When you get home, remind yourself that you made a difference today. Rule number 3. Oh, mosquito here. Rule number 3, be flexible in your thinking about work. If more work comes your way, just add it on to the things to do list. Some people say, that's not my job, it's not in my job description, and you hear that a lot some places. Rule 4, be your own advisor. Advise yourself. Know when the bad attitude is happening. Think about it. It may be you that has the bad attitude. So ask yourself, and you will know the answer. Rule number 5, regrets. You will have a few. Sometimes when looking at what others are doing, taking advantage, you might just get upset at them or at them. Collect your wits and calm down. Better to calm down than be upset all day or all the time. Rule number 6, you don't have everybody's ear. That being so, you don't have enough influence sometimes to exert. The only real influence, which is definite, you have is over yourself. The only thing sometimes you can change is yourself. So don't waste your time with those who will not listen. But you can and should listen to yourself. Rule number 7, aim to do the best job. Otherwise, what are you aiming for? If not doing the best job, then you are aiming for second best. Second best is not good enough. Rule number 8, dress like today is important in the workplace. I know we're dressed today because today is important. People will react differently or think differently of you if you dress as if it matters. And it does matter. And you too then will react differently, usually positively. Each day is important. And do greetings. Say hello. Pay a little visit in the workplace. It will do wonders for your self-esteem, your self-respect, your self-confidence. Rule number 9, believe in the Creator. Support will be there in times of trouble. There are answers about you, about what you mean to others. You will get a sense of comfort. This is personal, but it is worth thinking and believing you are okay and you are a good person. Rule number 10, keep your sense of humor and laugh out loud, like they do on Facebook. They put LOL.
Now we laugh.
I didn't know this, and I don't even know what these are, but laughter releases endorphins, which make you feel better and will give you a better perspective on life and work. So those are the rules of work that I have seen that are a positive influence to employees. Usually outside, employers and employees, they have a union. And they keep fighting over all kinds of issues, and the last big fight that we've seen is between the teachers and the government of Ontario. And you're going to see more of it this fall, because the teachers are vowing to go on strike when school resumes in September. We don't have a union, so we have to rely on some of the teachings that have been given to us, and that we ask instead for guidance from elders and persons experienced in the work life, and above all, we ask for guidance from the Creator. Now, you at the walk down, Jimmy, what keeps in doing? Thank you.
Those are real good words he shared with us. He's had a lifetime to adhere to those rules. Yeah. It's probably broke a few of them, I would imagine. So good to see you, Mogama. Oh, rule number 11. Get glasses that you can see. How? I'd like to invite up the Executive Director of KTEI, Stephanie Roy, Director who has Ontario College of Teachers, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Ed, and Masters of Arts, and in the future, possibly a PhD. Let's give a big warm welcome to Stephanie Roy. And before she speaks, I'd like to ask Josh, Mr. Stockton, if he would like to come and light my fire. Yeah. Let's not go there. You then Donna to light our fire. That's good. That's good. That burns, and symbolic of our fire within. It's a beautiful day. Chili wedge.
Good morning, everyone. I'm glad Chief Hare spoke a little bit about Facebook, because I'm going to talk about Facebook and creepers too in a few moments. As has always been our tradition, we acknowledge our sacred land of Gdoo-manaajigo, which has its very own spiritual essence, many of us know. Many of our graduates live locally, but also throughout Ontario. But I think it's fair to say our grads will always come back home to Gdoo-manaajigo, no matter where they live or where the work opportunities will now take them. I also want to say miigwech to our elders who are joining us today, to our spiritual teachers who help keep our traditions, our ceremonies, our songs, our teachings alive and well and close to our hearts. And that's very individual to each and every one of our graduates that have joined us today as well. Today, as has been our tradition at our annual KTEI graduation ceremonies, we started with a pipe ceremony. Today's pipe ceremony was equally special. It represented gratefulness for our families. It represented tears of joy, tears of personal healing to realize only we can hold the key to personal wellness. It was about humor and the power of laughter and healing. It was about the importance of clarity and balance, which will help us on our path through the good times and also through those trying times. So I say miigwech again to our cultural teachers, our helpers, our staff, our friends, our students, and our colleagues who made great effort to come out this morning to our ceremony. There was a little bit of rain, of course, but it didn't dampen our spirits whatsoever, not on a day like today. Now, I want to extend a warm welcome and congratulations to all 38 of our graduates today. Today is your special day, and I can only think of two words. I can only think of two words that represents what they embody, and that's perseverance and persistence. Just like those sirens going by. That was timed, and I had to pay them a lot of money to come by. I also want to say miigwech to the parents and the extended family and friends who support their loved ones in reaching higher and in reaching for that certificate, that diploma, or that degree. It is in part because of what you have. It is in part because we have graduates today who have invested in themselves. It was a journey worth the effort because now our graduates before us will have opportunities that will assist you to move into the labor force with the skills and knowledge to make your mark. For that, we are very proud that you've come to the end of your learning journey with us at Gdoo-manaajigo, and you leave our doors with a little more confidence, a little more spring in your walk, and a little bit more knowledgeable about who you are as Anishinaabe, our rich and vibrant heritage. Gitchi pitendawat gikandaming, yawing, minwa, gabenjabaying. I can say that, but I'm not sure if I spelled that right. But you know what it means. What I've said is something that's very important to us at Gdoo-manaajigo, our place of knowledge. It means it's very important for you to know who you are and where you come from. And after 10 years of working here at Gdoo-manaajigo and working along so many elders and teachers, that what is most important is to remember that we do our very best to do a holistic approach to education and training. To learn beyond the books and to remember our physical needs, our spiritual needs, and our own spirit. To never sell ourselves short of walking proud, regardless of our trials and tribulations that everyone goes through at some point in our lives. It's important here at Gdoo-manaajigo that you walk into the next phase of your life with hope, with pride, with skill, and with a smile that you can share your gifts with the world. What we've learned from the books is important, but what we've learned from each other is equally important. And we value, and the value we hold for who we are is central to our walking this life the best way we can with pride and confidence. There's never been a better time in history to be proud of our heritage. And the recent report of the TRC report that came out will really help us and continue to pave the way for us to become stronger, to become aware of our own history, and to practice our traditions, our ceremonies, and live our culture and language without fear, guilt, or shame. We are at that time right now where we can make positive strides to make the world a better place. And I have to put in a side quip there, because of course we have the Chicago Blackhawks and we have Carey Price. Lastly, I want to pay homage to our teachers and all of our instructors and all of our professors and all of the staff from our team and our college and university partners who helped get all of our graduates here today. All of them have guided them in their coursework. They've hounded them for those assignments. We've at some point creeped you on Facebook to find out where you are and why you missed that test. But mostly we rooted for you to complete your program. And even though many students would say our team maybe pestered them, maybe badgered them, I think today you'll appreciate that our team goes above and beyond the call of duty to get you to the end of your program. It's our amazing team and partners that are so honored to work with you, our students, and play one small role in community advancement. You will go back into your communities ready to share your skill, your credentials, and your gifts. So please know, we only hounded you. I think it's called press star 69. So you couldn't tell that the call was coming from Kenchiga Wintag. And we creeped you on social media because your learning pathway was so important even when you thought it wasn't. Today shows you it was worth the perseverance and persistence to see things through to the end. So on behalf of our staff, our board of directors, I want to say congratulations again. Gitchipi tendawa, gikanameng yawing, minwang gabing jubaying, pamampi kuapina.
Well said, well spoken. And I must say that I've only been here for 2 months, and definitely, if I was a graduate from Kenj, I'd be so proud and honored. It's just absolutely amazing. It's about time that our people provide this type of education of leadership. All right. We're going to we're going to go into our convocation address by our graduates. Wow, they must be nervous or just anxious to get up here. So let's call upon our Anishinaabe Immersion Program graduate, Raven White. Love the attire.
Can I be reach here?
Thank you. Here you go.
Wow. Milk Zep, Raven White, Disney Cause, Singing Donjba, Caribou Jordan, and Raven White, Jarnashin, Shiggy Bang, Yiba Mased, Dishna Janga, Namia Nango, Echo Gabonga, Me Geekenma, Opja Wade and Mishna Benya, Mishon Saba, Yibjame, Pichimba, Mishon Saba, Yibona, Nadash Likira, Gego Bauman Market. Vidash Geekenma, Opdek, Vinishna Benya. Nisa Gimashta, Oje Shkolmain, Oje Nishna Benya. Dutch Nendam Stiktor, Dutch Nendam Stiktor, Mama, I need Mama. Need the budget. Me want the Noji want, Oje, Nishna Bemba. Nishna Bed, Honey. Peter's Mission Saba, Yibjamshe. Me go away, Mungashe, Yignona, Yigdobia. Yikwesma, we Mission Saba, Gakira. Kego Bamina. Minas, Mungashe, Yigwish, Edmina. And Sigish got, though not born, Manda, Mission Saba, Ravinish. Me Manda, and you should get Namendana, we Mishnah Nango Dash, the Mendam, Up Jigwa, Mundo, Swendan, the Dingy, Arkan Magia, Manda Mishnah Manda Gua, Ikea, Manda Hopkins. Oh, I need Randa! As a woman, Mishnah Ben Kagek, he's in a mug. Oh, but dang, we Bishdomanda, Manda is gani manda gui benzi. Kai sejana guje zina gani da kazini. Manjwe iche gatin ben yamba. Sinangodesh kenegwa and shnauten. We rich object of we ourselves we push we in a king on manga and it's not them win. Woo!
That is what it's all about. Once you learn your language, you'll have so much humor to share. Get through, come up, I was going to shimmy wedge. Brave it. Aha! You know, I love it. Nishabek, where? Okay, use column. You did not know Teachers Education Program, ATEP. Elizabeth Edgar Wipkamagat. I'll be not on page.
Rule number 11. I can't see unless I have them on. I'd like to extend greetings to the elders that are here, the leaders. It's nice to see. I don't know where he went. Well, I can't see. There he is. And there he is. And I definitely want to acknowledge all of the staff at Kinsman Tech for doing this for us. Veronica and Rachel and any of the other staff. I know for me, not being a resident of here, but traveling to come here this morning, it was really nice to see that this was done for us. I also like to acknowledge the faculty and any of the people that support the faculty that taught us and worked with us to ensure, as it was so eloquently put, to ensure our success, for sure. And then as I look around, I see lots of loving family that is interested in supporting their wives, like my husband supported me, their siblings, their daughters, their sons, their dads, whoever it was in the family that you were here celebrating. I acknowledge you. And then not lastly, but who is here celebrating us, the students, my fellow graduates, my fellow class of 2015. There's lots of graduates this year. My nephew is graduating today in Sault Ste. Marie from grade 12. I acknowledge him. My nephew, Malcolm, graduated from grade 8 a couple of days ago. I acknowledge him. Tons of nieces. I have 2 nieces that graduated in Tikmishing. And so when we look at the class of 2015, I know for Anishinaabe people in our area, there are many graduates. So I like to acknowledge that because for me as an educator, it's very special in my heart. Elizabeth, Yinawan and Oshkosh, Indigenous Jajak Dem. I originally from Wakumakong, but I live in Sault Ste. Marie. I've been over there for 20 years now. My youngest daughter was 1 year old when we moved back home to Ontario. We lived in Alberta for a number of years, and really fortunate in the family that I come from. My mom was Bishwanda, my dad is Jim Edgar, and we got to grow up all over the place. However, the one thing that my parents always made sure that I could be connected to, that my siblings could be connected to, was our way of life, which is what I have been asked to share a few words on. Anishinaabe Manzaman, something that I really feel those of us, any of us that are Anishinaabe, are blessed with. Whether we live it on a daily basis, by getting up and acknowledging our Creator, smudging first thing in the morning. It was so nice to smell the smudge when I came in this morning. Or through formal ceremony where we see and acknowledge different parts of life and how sacred that life is, to just being who we are, maybe in speaking our language, or the way that we keep our hair for our men. I love to acknowledge that all the men in my family have long hair and that they take care of it as a special reminder of the sacredness of women in their life. And so however we live our beautiful life in every given day, for us as Anishinaabe, we are very blessed. I really believe that. We are really blessed. And I know that it's something that's in every single one of us. One of the things that I've heard many of the people I've worked with and or gone to school with and or visited with over the last number of years is that it is in our blood DNA. It is there. It is inside every single one of us. One of the things that I think is really important, and I'm going to ask my husband to lift it up for me because I brought it with me, because it was something that I did while I was going to school here. One of my assignments while I was seeking out becoming a credentialed teacher was to develop this All About Me board. It was an assignment that we had to do at Queen's. And so the first part of it talks about my past. So it's kind of like a book. So if you close the back end, Penny, close, yeah, and just show that right there. And then in the middle is my present, who I am, my family. And then on the back side of the book, if you close it again to me, is my future. But I know for me, something my mom and my dad always said was important to do is to acknowledge where you come from, to acknowledge your past. And to do that, sometimes we have to, realize that not so great things happen in the past. What's really important, though, as you check out your past, is that you don't always get stuck looking behind you at it. Because what will happen is you miss what's right in front of you, your present. So it's really important to stay in the present, to be a part of the present. Not to worry about the there and then, but to really live in the here and now. And so for those of you as students, my fellow graduates, as you think about the struggles, I know there was a couple of times I thought, I'm throwing in the towel, heck with this, it's too hard, it's crazy. I was a mom, this is maybe my fourth career, maybe, that I'm going into now and that I went to school for. I remember the first maybe 5 or 6 months of going to school. I was going to school here. I'd come here once a month from Sault Ste. Marie. And I was also going to school at Algoma. And I was also working. I was a mom, a daughter, a wife. And life was pretty hectic at times. I remember there was a few times I wanted to throw the towel in. And so, perseverance, I guess, is probably the biggest thing that I learned from the past. The past being my mom and dad going to residential school. Many of our grandmas, grandpas, parents, aunties, uncles who went to residential school, and that experience affected us in this present generation, my generation. And I'm very thankful that perseverance was something that my parents really taught us about. Without that perseverance from my past, I wouldn't have been able to get past the challenges or some of the barriers I faced as a student, as a mature student. A woman with children and a wife or a husband and all kinds of other things on my plate. And it was my mom actually who reminded me, stay here right now. I was trying to line everything up. I was trying to line placement up. I was trying to manage my courses at Algoma at the same time, thinking about Queens and anyway, things are not going how I wanted to line them up. Getting all my ducks in a row, I guess is the best way to say it. And my mom looked at me and she said, just go with the flow. Mono. Let it be. If it's going to be, so be it. And that was probably the single best advice I ever got in my school career from her, was to just let it be, let it happen the way it's supposed to happen. And the other rule that I acknowledged about keeping the Creator in your life, my son, my oldest son, Keith, he's 33 years old, and I sent him an email one day. I was really feeling stressed and overwhelmed. And I said, son, tell me something that I would tell you when you're struggling. When you're struggling, what would I say to you? So lo and behold, he sends me this email back, and there were beautiful words in there that I, as mama, would say to him as my son. And he turned around and said it right back to me. And of course, I'm bawling away as I'm sitting there reading it and thinking, he heard me, I heard my parents heard the people that raised them. And so it reminded me to get back to the present, which helped me continue with the goals that I had set for my future. So to always know where you come from, to stay where you are right now, so that you can reach where you want to go, is the message that I leave you with. And while you do that, you keep this beautiful way of life that we've been blessed with, right here. The way that you wear your hair, the way that you carry yourself. Our beautiful graduates who are wearing their traditional dress, I feel very happy to see that. And know that our ancestors are smiling down on everybody here today. This beautiful life is a gift from the Creator. That's what was given to us, right? Very beautiful, the breath of life. One thing that my mom and dad both have said to me is our gift back to the Creator is how we live this life that we've been given. And so I wish you the best as you go now from this day forward, whatever comes in front of you, that you live it well, you live it with good intentions for others and for yourself. Keep who you are right here and show the world, tell the world. Be kind to yourself, be loving to yourself, and know that our Creator is happy watching you do it. Chimigwech, and I thank my husband for being my chauffeur. I had a chauffeur this morning so I could, curl my hair that's now straight because of the moisture in our air. That's okay. And I'm so super pumped that I have a cap, because when I went down to Queens to celebrate this graduation, my fellow graduates that came down there, Shannon and whoever else was down there, Brandon, I didn't see you down there, but we didn't get a cap. We got hooded instead, which was pretty cool too. I was like, oh, this is cool. I really wanted a cap. So I'm so happy I have a cap. And I thank whoever it was that chose to ask me to speak. I'm very, very honored and very humbled. Chimigwech.
Words well spoken, Miss Matsugunishin.
So I'm here for the KTEI Graduate Declaration. So all you new graduates, we're going to say this together, and I'm going to say it slowly. The Graduate Declaration. So clear the throat. Bejik, Nish, Swag. Nangwa, Manda, Ishkat, Dogi Shendam, Wimwedoa, Manpi, KTEI, Gakinomagwa. Anishinaabe, Shayawin, Minwa, Gay Manda, Wapshkia, Kinomadwin, Do Ishendam, Ye, Ejikshkitoa, Jinatmagaya, Do, Kinwin, I'm not watching this, Kinwin na win. Gweg, Gadodadis, Wewene, Gognendis, Minwa, Geb, Pane, Gane, Dakendana, Gego, Kawin, Wika, Gabontasi, Gego, Wida Kenma, Eshikshkitoya, Wewene, Gekenma, Gane, Anken Miwen, Chimigwech, Gabzindoit. And that was beautiful because it is our pleasure to hear you say that. Gwech.
How many guys round up? Alrighty then. We're going to get into our introducing and awarding of our certificates, diplomas, and degrees. So we're going to call upon at this time. Hold on. I just got this morning. I didn't know I was doing this. We're very functional over here at KTEI. I love it. Okay. Na Dagwejmak na Amy Dabaski na Andrew Magi we bishot Mumpy. Abjugod na Mawik Kwe Amy Bichikod we Nishavemat. Let's give her a round of applause. Can I one more applause? Nage Mabad na Andrew. What do I say when they ask me something? I just say Okay. We're gonna do our Kensgawen Tech secondary school diploma. There we are. Over there? Okay. You know you're getting old. You know, because when you start to see your childhood chums like Wayne Turtle here wearing glasses, you know you're getting old. He was in denial? I hear you. I just can't help myself sometimes. I'm going to do the best that I can to help these individuals, and I hope I don't mispronounce your name. Okay, watch comment. I'd like to call upon for our secondary school diplomas. First of all, Cheyenne Miigwans. They were awesome. I'll tell you, the cameras have certainly gotten big these days. Okay. Montana Miigwans. You look like twins. 2勝できたんだね。Wow. You know, they say when you're a twin, when you're very young, you're double trouble. Sheldon Chaga? Chaga. Oh, I love the earrings, man. That's cool. Congratulations, Charlie. We'll get into our GED, our General Education Diploma. Nicholas McGraw. Oh, you guys stay up here. Oh, okay, yeah. Balik mo, pe.
Nope. You're so quick to leave.
Nicholas McGraw. I've been out of education so long, I was saying, what is she about? Manda, abstentia. Not here. It's a Greek word. Jennifer, what? Stuba. And she's in absentia. I'm Jennifer, congratulations.
Oh.
You have a patient. Smile. This next graduate is always here from sunrise to sunset. Sunset Sagat. Here he comes. Yeah. Congratulations, Sunset. Sunset's always come back and helped KTEI with a lot of different workshops. He speaks very highly of KTEI. Elaine Trudeau. A true Redskin. Stephen Antoine. Is he here? In absentia. Also Sophie Corbier. She's in the... Oh, that's next row? AIP. Okay. Next row. Thank you, Wayne. We're now going to do our Anishinaabe immersion program graduates. And we're going to have Rhonda Hopkins to please come up. Work with me, girl. Mahal. Okay. Steve, Antoine is in absentia. Is absent for today. In abstentia. I can't even say that. My goodness.
You didn't work with me, see what happens?
Yeah, that's what happens. Sophie Corbier is also not here today. Connie Manitowabi. Wow.
Look this way. This way. Perfect.
Christine Niguans. Congratulations, Christine. Lynn Miguas. They're also acknowledging with the Anishinaabe Atsuwin distinction. The Atsuwin Distinction Award is also describes that the students did extra work and attendance and they were logged through a passport booklet where they got additional teachings or trainings. So they've gone over and above the requirements of the particular program. Wow. Congratulations. I'm glad to see you don't have a knife in the back. Just say you to the principal's office. Congratulations, Lynn. Julia Pegamagabo. Julia also is being awarded with the Atsuwin Distinction Award. Oh, congratulations, Julia. Majua Charles Pig the Tatagoose. Majijua. That's a beautiful name. Raven White. We're going to move on to our next program. And it's our food services worker certificate presented by KTEI instructors, Howard DeBosque, Deborah Tate, Tammy Alberts, and Judy Manitowabi. Yous must be the judges, eh? Like case judges? Judy comes to us from Canada College. I had the pleasure of sampling some of their food over the last 2 months, and it was delicious. It's amazing what you can do with possum. Chipmunk with nuts. I'm just kidding. They did some beautiful, beautiful dishes. I was very impressed. Aha, much fun. Our first graduate is Carol Aguni.
Squeeze in.
There you go. Congratulations, Carol. Amber Armstrong.
Squeeze it up just a bit.
Congratulations, Amber. And with Anishinaabe Oswin distinction, Mr. John Cooper. Another tall Indian. Wow. Well done, John. Kim Edie.
Good.
You're done.
You're done. Congratulations, Kim. Our next graduate is also awarded with the Anishinaabe Oswin Distinction Award, Christine X. Eskimo. Congratulations, Christine. Roy Madabi. glad we've come on this morning. Get on, Roy. He's also an artist. He's an aspiring artist. He's going to go somewhere. I saw his stuff. Jeremy McGregor. Good work, Jeremy. Natalie O'Donnell. Pick up. Pick up. Congratulations, Natalie. Marcelina Pelche. Connie Taylor. Just a reminder, we are going to have a late lunch upon completion. Yeah. And Linda Trigo. I knew I saw Linda. Let's give our instructors another big round of applause. And our colleague from Canada College. She will great to try. We're going to go into our next program, and we're going to call upon Dr. Kate Freeman and Dr. Lindsay Morcom. There they are. Wow. How you doing? Remember me? I was causing all the ruckus at that graduation in 19. Yes.
Yes.
We have a place of description for you, right in front. Let's give these two ladies a big round of applause. How long way from Kingston and beyond. Now how? Watch them. Our first graduate is Brendan Abatong. Yeah. Cool, eh? Isn't that cool? That is even cooler. Congratulations, Brendan. Bonnie Aquenzi, she's in Stinchia. And Marie Asinoe.
Yes. It was I.
Wow. Congratulations, Anne-Marie. These students are receiving our Bachelor of Education. Stephanie Constant, she's in Abstitia, or is Stephanie here? Okay. Anne Cummings. Congratulations, Anne. Congratulations, Anne. Elizabeth Edgar Kamagat.
My camera's over there.
Congratulations, Liz. Our next student is also being recognized with Anishinaabe Adzuin distinction, Shannon Kimawan.
Shanny.
Congratulations, Shannon. Our next graduate is also being recognized with the Anishinaabe Oddswin distinction, Miss Rachel Lewis.
pose.
Congratulations, Rachel. Juliet Ozalnicki, I think she's in absentia. Also, our next graduate is also recognized with Anishinaabe Otsuin distinction, Judy Perry. Okay. I love it when my elders remind me when I miss something. Especially these two elders over here. Yeah, I love them to death.
I love you too.
And I'm trying to find it. I think it's not on here, but Juliet Megmagabo? Girl! Julia is also being recognized with the Anishinaabe Otsuin Distinction Award. That's what happens when the MC gets too much paperwork. Gotta cover my butt here, eh? What I have left, anyways. Keelan Stats. And I think he's in absentia. Let's give him a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our graduates. Let's give a big round of applause. Let me find my agenda here again. I'd like to call upon our singers at this time to render us a victory song for all our graduates. A victory honor song. I'm going to try and say this. I can't read very well in Ojibwe, so Abdullah Kitchen no snuggus. Da wen ma gunap dewegan. Did I say that right, gentlemen?
Sure, I guess
My
so.
relatives? Is that what that means? My relatives? Yeah. Family now. We're also going to, upon completion of this victory song, we also have a special presentation, graduates, of some student awards. A victory song is when we reach an accomplishment, a song that is recognized, and we set it up to the greater recognition to a level of stature that we've received. And as was earlier stated, it is what the Creator's places here upon to see what we do with this time that we requested to come as we chose our parents. And this is one of the things that you can share when you do return home of what you had accomplished here during your earth walk. So we're going to call upon our singers to render us victory song. I'd like to ask everyone to please rise at this time. Those that can, our elders, you may remain seated. like that. That was real fancy, Andy. I'd like to take this opportunity before we get into the awards. I'd like to also acknowledge our board of directors that sit on this board of directors. And from the Saginaw Anishinaabe, Anne-Marie Abatong, I'm not sure if she's here. Carlene Asinaway, who is the vice chair. I see Carlene here. Carlene, there you are. Charlene Corbier, director from Chiying First Nations. William Anton from Jiwa Singh First Nations. Honey, William. Charles Chalmbe, who's also the director from Whitefish River First Nations. Ken Negan, who comes from Constance Lake First Nations. Cynthia Triddle from the Shigwenda First Nations. And Shishiwaning, his name is vacant. Yeah. You love that, eh? I like that too. But I also want to acknowledge some of our teachers, our elders, our gatekeepers. Gloria Schabesens McGregor, you were inducted in 2012. I always want to call this guy a doctor, Dr. Alan Corbier, who's inducted in 2012. Dr. Edna Manitowabi. Mr. Gordon Wonderbands. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Okay, let's get on to our awards. Students award list. They don't know this, but some of them are getting some junior. Got some good news and some bad news. The good news is you're getting junior. The bad news is in Canadian Tire funds. Just kidding. I'd like to call up Carlene Asinaway from Omnicoming. That's also a director. And who's going to be assisting Carlene in the delivery of this award? And this is the Kentucky Winchak Education Institute Board of Directors Award in the amount of $250. And it's going to a ATEP.
Wait.
Oh. Wait. Wait. Someone say wait. Oh. My meds are thinking that somebody's talking to me. One of Bourgeois is in the house. Anne-Marie Asinaway. Anne-Marie is the ATEP graduate and former HPSW grad in 2014. You got a lover laugh too, eh?
This is my son, and when I started ATEP, he's 2 years old, so right when I started the program.
Wow. You did good, girl. Awesome. I'll be blessed, Oh, surprise, surprise. Our next award goes to the Kentucky Winchak Educational Institute Educational Excellence Award plaque in memory of Sarah M. Pelche, which is $250. And oh, I'm getting to get to award. That's wonderful. Yes, I got to stand between the flowers. I'm very privileged and honored because Sarah M. Pelche, the late Sarah M. Pelche, was my mentor and auntie. So she'd be good for the honor. Sheldon Chaga. Chaga. Crawford, can I have you come up here, please? Yeah. This next award is from the Gdoo-manaajigo Educational Institute Embracing Your Educational Journey Award. It's a plaque in memorial of Glenn Crawford, and it's in the amount of $250. And this year's recipient is Montana Miguas from our high school program. They were awesome.
Yeah, way to go.
Is this unusual then? Yeah, is that your brother? You know you gotta split it now, eh? I'm married to a twin also, so they always splitting it. Catch you later, bro, he says. Alright, our next award is, I'd like to ask Brian to come up. I love working with this guy. I've worked with him for a long time in education. And this award is the KTEI School Award, and it's been donated by Mr. Martin Byer for $100. And it goes to our food services worker student, graduate, Christine Escobar. Gift certificate for over at the grocery store. Congratulations. I'd like to ask Stephanie Roy to please come up at this time. And this is the Executive Director's Award in the amount of $250, tax included. And it goes to our ATEP student and also a Anishinaabe Immersion Program graduate, Julie Pegmagabo. I can hear you. Your in-laws over there. Gas money. Yeah. Congratulations. I'd like to ask another one of my mentors, Mr. Louis DeBosque, to please come up at this time. Man, doesn't he ever look good, eh? All dressed in gray, black, and a nice streak of white hair. Still got some moves. Louis, I'm not giving you the mic, Louis. This is all me today. Louis is going to be presenting the Gdoo-manaajigo Educational Institute Educational Leadership Award plaque in honor of Louis DeBosque, plus $250. So you get to take Louis home with you also. Lisbeth Edgar Whip-Cummingat from the ATEP program and council member. This is also a council member of the Ontario College of Teachers. Wow. This is Louis DeBosque.
I was 3 years old then.
Louis was only 10.
Where's my husband?
Right here. Right here.
I know what he's talking about. Very good to see you, Louis. I'd like to call upon Charles to please come up. Another good beach camp wine from Whitefish River. And Charles is going to be presenting the 7 Grandfathers Award. Absolutely.
Just wanted to let everybody know I had some health issues last year, and it was great that Stephanie and the staff and the board, showed their support for me during that time. This is my way to give back. Nico.
Our next award is the Aboriginal Institute Consortium Award. So I'd like to ask our knowledge keepers to come up. Edna, Gloria, I think. That's what I have listed here. And this Aboriginal Institute Consortium Award is in the amount of $500 each to a student and an instructor. Wow. Our student recipient this year is Lynn Miguas. Now you got one. Wow. You are awesome. Well, you get your name on there. You don't get to take a plaque. Ever cool though, ain't it? Ever cool. Congratulations. Wow. Our award recipient from our teachers goes to Amy DeBosque. We're cool, Amy. Wow. She's going to use that to replenish her bank account for all the money she used to get additional resources. As teachers, you know you're going to spend a lot of your own money on materials for your staff, for your students. I always used to wonder why teachers never bought too many tickets from tickets from the communities, because they spend a lot of money on their students. It's amazing. Wow. I'd like to call upon our singers once again to get our day done. We'd like to have a song. I don't know how we're going to do this, but they left this up to me, like it is, like Chris decided. He said, come and MC, and you don't really have to work, you just got to announce them, but now they threw it back at me. We are a functional team, he said. I said, okay. So we'd like to have a round dance song. It's going to be a little bit difficult. We are being blessed today with this beautiful rain from up above. Those are really good blessings. But at the same time, I know that many of us, or some of us, are a little bit older or a little bit battling with health, and so we're going to stay indoors. Hey. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you for a round dance song, and we're just going to stand and we'll dance in place. If you'd like to hold hands, please do so. And this will show our unity. And then we're going to have our singers do a traveling song. And with this traveling song, we'll have our recessional, where our Eagle staff and our directors and teaching staff, along with our students, will exit. And then we'll go inside for a light lunch and beverages in the East Spirit Learning Cafe. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll ask for a song. Maybe 2 push-ups would be sufficient. Okay? Save your voices a little bit because we'll have a traveling song. The traveling song you're singing, is it going to be from, which one is it? The Mose? Okay. Aha.